on the screen?
And it will change the,
yes.
Okay, so good afternoon all the parents. Thank you so much for joining today's Zoom meeting. So today we are here to talk about the Family and Community Wellness Collective program. So today's agenda is welcome. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for taking out your time to come and join the meeting today. I'm the parent designee for this agenda today. So let's move on. Okay, so what is Family and Collective? This is Ms. Boom.
You go too fast?
No. It's covering up the screen. I can't see the.
Okay, so let's try this.
Yeah, it's covering up all the words.
Okay. Move this over like that. And let's move this here. Let's try this again. You don't have to repeat that. You can just. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Please share the love on social media for Susan B. Anthony. Please join us in celebrating the great learning and community happening here today on Twitter. When you share, please tag IS238 SBA, District 29 Shines, DOE Chancellor, L. Robinson NYC, their DC SW, and Family Collectives. So what is the Family and Community Healing Collective? What it is about? So it's a community of parents or caregivers who want to learn more about how to care for themselves and their community, of the school community. Thank you for all you do. So working and schooling at the same time, remote learning, parenting, friending, sistering, brothering, daughtering, trying to be the calm during one of the most anxious times, which was the COVID pandemic, what we all went through. It was really a hardship for everyone. Continuing to smile, laugh, and find joy, which helps you overcome all these pandemic issues that everybody was facing. Parents, caregivers, you are everyday superheroes and heroes, because you are the one who's there with your child, supporting them, loving them, caring them for them, taking them to school, helping them with their homework, helping them with their projects, going to their meetings. You are always there. Your job is 24/7. So be proud of yourself for doing that. And if a song could play as your superhero theme when you walk into a room, would be would it be like, what song represents you as a superhero? And pick one for your child today. Every good superhero has an awesome sidekick. So just take a moment for yourself and shine, and give yourself a tap on the shoulder for all the good work you've been doing with your kids, especially with all the remote learning and the hardship we went through with pandemic, when the kids were home, parents were home, and everything was like all over the place, and we had to take care of the house, the kids, and the cooking, and the schooling, and the Zoom meetings, and the Google Classroom, and doing everything at the same time in the same household. So be proud of yourself. Parents, you do a lot, each and every day. So what does it feel like to take a minute? There are no right or wrong answers. What works for you works. Surprisingly, many dads, moms, guardians, caregivers do not consider a simple coping mechanism throughout each day. We want you to be encouraged to purposely consider yourself. No shame, no guilt. Be intentional in taking a moment or a few for your good. And not one thing works for everybody. Just remember that every household has different way of dealing with things. So how are you doing today? How are you feeling today? So it's been one of the most challenging times in the history of time. Take a minute to check in with yourself, journal individually your response to these questions. How am I feeling today? How are you feeling? Are you happy, worried, angry, proud, sad? Are you excited? Are you scared about something? And were there any difficult moments I needed to get through in the past year, which everybody went through some difficulty. Every single household went through something. So how did you feel at that time? What was something that brought joy to you? Was it the vaccine? Everybody was getting vaccine. Did that bring the joy to you?
No.
Kids going back to school brought the joy to you. What brought you the joy? Or the Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up,
Another
holidays
holiday for dressing up in the living
that
room.
is bringing you the joy. What's bringing you the joy? Your Christmas gift, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. What? So what is bringing you the joy?
Food.
Food. Nice.
Yep. Food.
Nice. Okay.
Food and sleep.
Sleep, yes.
Sleep is a luxury.
Yes. Apple pies for Thanksgiving, pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving, nice turkey. Yes. Okay, so.
Inside of turkey is dry.
Oh. Okay. What does self-care healing looks like for you? Please take a moment and share with your elbow partner or in a virtual space, breakout room partner. What does self-care mean to you? What are the different ways?
Getting time to go to the salon, listening to music.
Get a manicure,
taking time
pedicure.
to breathe. Yeah, taking time to breathe.
Yes. Get your hair done.
Yeah.
Yes. What are the different ways you self-care?
Listening to music.
Nice, yeah.
What type of music?
Oh, everything you can think of. It depends on my mood because in the morning I like to listen to everything 90s hip hop. I do not like, I don't know, some moods lately I haven't been listening to R&B. And only on the weekends I listen to gospel randomly and everything else is club music. I just need to be upbeat and it depends on my mood. And then I jump back into the 40s music or I jump in the 50s. And then I'm just singing and the kids do what they do and it gets quiet and I just put on music and I'm like, I'm tired of y'all, let's put on music.
You're so right about that. Every mood has a different music for it. Like when you're happy, you want to listen to something else. When when you're sad, you want to listen to something else. Yes, around the holiday season, you want to hear something else. Yes, you're so right about it. Your music depends on the mood you're in. Yes.
My mood was 90s hip hop.
Nice.
Just had to bring me back. Sorry, I need to hear somebody cursing in my ear. I'm just mad. I just be mad in the morning. Keeps me calm though.
Right. If you could add one thing to help yourself rest, what would it be?
A good cup of tea.
Okay. Some hot latte, hot chocolate.
No, chamomile tea.
You are a tea person. Okay, tea. Nice. Okay, what does healing look like for you? Please take a moment and share with your other elbow partner. What does healing mean to you?
Healing? You said healing?
Yes, healing. Yeah.
When you cry it out and nobody's around, you have to cry it out. If you hold everything in, you just lash out on the wrong person and sparks fly.
Yes, or you can sit and talk with somebody, talk it out, cry it out, scream it out. Yes. And what are the different ways that you heal?
I write in my journal a lot. I don't care how old I am. I still do it.
You do your journals. You like your diary.
I write.
You like to write.
And I just laugh a lot on social media because I don't go out. So that's my outlet.
Right. And what are some of the ways your community and culture heals?
everybody pretty much take care of each other around here, you know.
Right.
Just checking on people, see how they doing.
Yeah, sometimes just a simple a minute phone call makes somebody feel better that, okay, somebody's looking out for me, somebody's there for me, somebody called me to check up to see if I'm okay. Even just a simple hello makes a big difference for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Healing Center School, brainstorm. What is one way we can support the school to add to its healing-centered practices?
Hold on 1 second. Can you ask that question again?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Healing-centered schools, brainstorm. What is one way we can support the school to add to its healing-centered practices?
Social emotional learning for the kids, because a lot of parents were taught to hold things in, and it trickles down to the parents. Trickles down to the kids, and the kids hold everything in, and then they don't know how to express it in a way where it doesn't sound aggressive, or they just hold it in, and then they don't know what to say if it sounds stupid. They haven't learned the rejection part. They haven't learned the I'm not wrong, or I'm wrong, or should I say that and I should say that, or if I'm offended anybody else, that type. So
Yeah, and especially for kids, they feel like, okay, I might ask a stupid question, but no question is a nonsense question, or no question is a wrong question. If you have a question, you should ask. And if you don't ask, you will never find out if you don't ask. So always, if you have a question, come out to an adult and ask. Ask your questions. Don't hold anything inside and just keep wondering, when you can go to an adult and ask and get a solution for your problem. Yeah. Communication is a very big key between parents and kids and teachers and everybody. Yeah.
And also trying to target that why some of the young kids don't like to go to class or linger in the hallway. And is there something wrong with the teacher? Did something happen at home?
Right.
Do you want to talk about it, or you just want to be left alone? What is your interest? Why aren't you interested in being in class or liking school in general? Because it's either they running away from something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in a school.
Right. Yeah, communication, talking is a big thing that helps you, brings the connection, brings you together. Yes. Okay, so reflection, head, heart, and feet. Lastly, I just want to say thank you to everybody who took their time out from their busy schedule to join this Zoom meeting today, because I know everybody has things to do, everybody's busy, everybody's running around. I just want to say thank you, and thank you again for joining the meeting today and discussing how everybody feels in different issues, how we handle things, and how we do different things at different times. And everybody does things differently, and everybody has different solution for their problems. But coming out and talking about them, discussing them, opening up to other people is a lot. So thank you so much for joining in, guys, today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.